Checking in. I'm StingRae72. I'm here. I just washed my hair. I'm getting it done today. I know that no one's online, but I wanted to come online anyway. Eventually, someone will hop on. If not, you won't. Nonetheless, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go online on the internet and I'm going to pull a story and I'm going to talk about it. Lately, what's been going on in the news with all of this stuff about the government and this, yeah, I'm not really into it. I don't care too much about it. My dog wanted to come on. This is Nina, the Chipu. Okay, I absolutely have nothing to talk about. I just wanted to come on, go live, see what would happen, see who's on live or see who's online. I don't know. My hair looks a mess. I just washed it. Don't worry, I'm getting it done. I have not been doing videos for very long. I had one person hop on, then they hopped off. Not a problem. I have not been doing videos for a while. Um, I lost my brother in January, and since then I just really have not been into it. Um, I don't know. I just haven't been feeling like I wanted to be a part of anything lately. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I've been on social media just kind of looking at different things. Um, there are a lot of women who seem to be delusional about men. Um, and I will be honest, it's usually uh, black women who will take to social media and discuss their ills of the black man. How black men don't do this or they don't do that, or the fact that, well, howdy. The fact that some black women believe that black men are fit to do specific things for women that they deem, should be done. But it's disheartening to be online or in any social capacity and have women speak badly about men. And it's usually the women who are single or raising young men. And to think of, to hear your mother speak ill of you as a boy, I can only imagine what that does to the mind. I guess that would be like if my father was a single parent and he was raising me and he had this bad taste in his mouth about black women, knowing that I'm going to grow up to be a black woman, and I hear my father, the man that I love, speaking like this about what I'm going to become. What do you think that does to a child? So I hear a lot on social media, and I'm sorry, majority of the time it is black women, like I said, speaking bad about black men. And you got kids. I don't need a man. I'll go to a sperm bank. You need a man in order to go to a sperm bank, sweetie. But there are a lot of delusional women out here, and I really think that it comes from the feminist movement. And when I say that, I honestly mean it, because I don't believe that feminism was meant for black women. I think that feminism was meant for white women, because it worked for them. There was a time that it worked for them, yeah. And white women will join our cause and come to our rallies and march with us, protest, have signs, the whole 9 yard. Um, but will then go home to their husbands, their white picket fence, their 2 to 3 children, their soccer moms, and they're living a double life. But we believe that every woman is for every woman. And I just don't believe that. And I honestly think that that's where a lot of us black women have gone wrong, by believing that the feminist movement was for us. And now with all this DEI and, people being fired, losing their jobs, and there's a lot going on in the world right now. And it's just so disheartening to even think that this is the country that is supposed to be the land of free, home of the brave, blah, blah, blah. And there's so many other people who are still trying to get to this country because of the freedoms. But I think that that's a double-edged sword for us, because the fact that we do have a lot of freedoms, in my opinion, is partially to blame for all of a lot of the problems that we have. Um, Education is not number one in our country. There are a lot of things that are not, that are low on the list that should be high. Education, healthcare, things like that. Natural things that I believe should be everyone should be privy to, you know. But since we are a country who is so predicated on money, um, a lot of the things that help Americans are being taken away, and for greedy purposes, because to take from the poor means to make sure that the rich stay rich, you know. Um, like I said, it's really disheartening. I had absolutely nothing. I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I got on here. I just wanted to hop on. Like I said, I have not been on YouTube for a long time after I lost my brother. Um, and I just wanted to just show my face. I'm glad that you guys are sticking with me, whatever that means. I see that I have a few new subscribers. I appreciate that. Um, Thank you, and I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, StingRae72, signing off. Peace.